Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity, where last time we finished exploring Gilded Vale, and then we went and explored Valewood as well, where we found out what happened to Naughton's friend with the bear. Naughton actually killed him so that he could go live with his wife, but it turns out that Pearly, the friend that died, was also an asshole to his wife, so we kind of just said, fuck it, go. Whatever. So that's what happened there. We also solved the grain problem. Well, we didn't solve the grain problem, but we solved the grain prices problem, and we saved the chef in the Valewood. So that's all we did last episode. In this episode, we're going to be headed south. So let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go south. We're going to go south. We're going to do the blacksmith quest and the Kalicia's sister quest before we come back here. And then once we come back, hopefully we'll be strong enough and have more companions to be able to take on this temple. Because I remember it being tough. And although I'm playing on normal, and I might bump the difficulty up, because so far... Actually, I think we need to go out. I think one of the things is you have to leave out the exit you want to go out of. But so far, the game hasn't been too difficult. So I'm thinking about maybe going up to hard. We'll see. Careful. If you head east, guards patrol the eastern wood, but not the Black Meadow. Okay. Magrin's Fork. That's my god, right? Magrin? I think so. 4 hours. Alright. Let's go down the road here. We'll follow the road first. There he is. Yep, that's our next companion there. Durance.
Saw you in the flames.
He's got a great voice actor. I remember that. Durance. Squatting at the base of this statue is an incredibly ugly man, with bulging red cheeks raked by pox scars and his scraggly beard. He is sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady, like a slow push of a blacksmith's bellow. But that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap, and then, out of nowhere, there is the hint of alchemical fire that fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
The question mark is barely there. As the man makes the statement, the statue takes on a reddish cast, as if one is holding a torch to it, then slowly blossoms into wavering flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway.
His face tenses with his iron bear trap smile, ready to spring.
I swear before the whore that is Magrin, no harm will come to you in her shadow, if that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
His staff rests easily in his hand. It wasn't there a moment ago. The whore that is Magrin? Your choice of words. That is my faith you heap insults upon. The whore that is... Yeah, no, that's my faith you're insulting. The man shrugs, so casual as to add a further insult with its dismissiveness.
The world holds many whores we worship. Respect comes with honest titles. I bet even you have gone against instinct in exchange for a little copper, or paid for such in countless ways. But if I give offense, if words are all that are left to a man, then why in the Deerwood of all places he should have leave to speak them?
The man's face cracks a smile with teeth almost a dare. Examine the statue. The weaving firelight from the statue gives off no heat. So much so, you wonder if it is some trick of the mind. The ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it or feel it, although the sheen of his brow is still present, as if he's burning from within. Study the man. The sudden weaving flames from the statue of Magrin casts more light on his features. The man's robes are dirty, stained with grease and other marks of the road. The hems of his robe, including the sleeves, are burned at the edges, as if he walked a great distance across a fire, then reached into the flame with his hands to pull something out. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, did I read this? I don't know. But while his hands are thick and calloused, they bear no burn or scorch marks. Strange choice of company. Stone seems cold comfort. The man smiles slightly at your words, then nods, never taking his eyes off you. I could do better, though the road holds little else. His eyes run the length of your frame, and he follows it with a sneer. Until now. The world holds many whores we worship. Respect comes with honest titles. I'll bet even you have gone against instinct in exchange for your little copper, or paid for such in countless ways. But if I give offense, yeah, okay, you've already said this. Focus your gaze on the staff. The staff looks thick, stout, of blackened ash once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines in the wood bear shapes and patterns, and there is a certainty the staff was once something far more dangerous, but not now. As you study it deeper, it shimmers slightly in your eyes, like water catching the light weaving across the statue. Whatever power was bled from the staff, it doesn't make it or the wielder any less dangerous. You look up to see the man watching you, studying the staff. As his gaze meets yours, he nods with a humorless smile. I didn't catch your name, or why you want to speak with me.
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter?
His hands tighten around his staff.
It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from. Or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now.
The man's staff blossoms with fire for a moment, then the embers settle.
If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
How did you know I was a watcher? Durance shakes his head, and his hand curls tightly on his staff. I can see the question bubbling up. Let's burn them away one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place. We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
You saw my soul in the flames?
There's things we can teach each other. If you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable.
He inhales, again giving you the impression of a blacksmith bellow. And he smiles, almost proudly.
Many will stand against you. They probably already have. From what I can see, left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
What kind of marks?
Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you, yet here you stand.
He stares at your face, then into your eyes, almost dully at first, then more intently. He shrugs.
As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit. But it's no longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
Company would be welcome on the road. If your stone mistress there allows it, then come. I have no need for your help. Company would be welcome on the road.
Then let us walk together, Watcher.
Durance's face cracks into a smile. All right, we have Durance now. And I believe he is a priest as
What?
well. He is... he's a priest. He's got the same things we have. Where's his stats? So he only has 9 dex, though. Which, when I was doing my research on stuff, is one of the reasons why a lot of people say Durance is kind of an ineffective priest, because he doesn't have high dexterity. Everything else he has good, though. Really good resolve. Better than my resolve. Yeah. Better might, too. That's my weakness, is my might. Not much better might than me, though. Cool. Alright. Durance.
Hey.
You'll fit in... Actually, I think I want to move you here, since you are using that staff, and I think that's a melee weapon. Okay, so let's keep it on. Go along the road here. What does this sign say? West to Gilded Vale, south to Anslog's Compass, and east to Black Meadow. Okay, so Anslog's Compass is a place we need to go. Which I guess is down this way. Nothing on the road, huh? No enemies along the road? A deer! Get it! So that's our way out. So we're gonna explore... This map is a little big, isn't it? So let's go ahead and start exploring. Out this way. Forest troll. That sounds scary. Save it. And attack him.
Eh?
Right there should be good.
Get this.
Good.
What?
Let's just see how we do with that first. I don't want to use any of my spells unless I have to. Partial misses a deer, that's good. No longer stunned. Deer's doing fine. I think we're gonna be okay. There we go. 100 experience with that forest troll. Nice.
All right then.
And troll skin. Cool. We've got some blood moss and a body here with Fulvano's amulet. Fulvano, that's the guy from the note in Valewood. This piece of parchment is torn and flecked with blood and troll spittle. What little of it remains reads, "Worried he may have come to harm. Once I reach Defiance Bay, I will hire guides to take me back west in safety, and see if we cannot find Fulvano. At present, I regret my eagerness to be away from Gilded Vale. It is very dark." Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at that amulet. Right here. Oh, we also have this. Stalker's Torque. Modifies Stalker's Link. What is that? What is Stalker's Link? Amulets are most often gems, medallions, or other items worn around the neck. While some serve a purely ornamental purpose, many are imbued with charms and spells to aid the wearer. Torques are stiff rings worn around the neck, like amulets. Yeah. Wish you had told me what that was. Reflex +5 and healing bonus. 25% healing received. That seems like it's probably good for Edier, right? Also got a duelist hat and a helm. We're gonna give that to you. Actually, that takes that, so we'll give it to you. Since you're on the front line too. Do you want a helmet? There you go. That matches you pretty well. And you don't need a cape. Go ahead and put those in the stash. There we go. Okay. Is this food? Ripple Sponge. Removes Ripple Sponge Crash. Oh no, it removes. +10 maximum endurance. Okay, so it's a buff. Food item. Are those foods too? Yeah. We can actually put these on your bars. I think that'll be fine. Is that +5 endurance, +5 endurance? So this is +10% maximum endurance, +25 defense against poison disease attacks, -4 resolve. And ripple, so this is a drug. Made from the sponges found along the rocky coasts of Rautai, Ripple Sponge is ground finely and inhaled. It is often used on long sea voyages, where it has a soothing, calming effect which helps in tackling extended periods of strenuous activity. Good to know. Alright. Nothing else over here. So we have something to the north here. What is this? Some stones. Big Adra stone. A fine poleaxe. Your reflection warps and twists in the living, gleaming Adra. Quite a formation of stone there. Young boars. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do that. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and buff us too.
Mowing Ixie.
There we go. That should make things easier. Yeah, that seems like it helps a lot. You're gonna go ahead and use your second wind. Good. Second wind. You're gonna heal him. Minor endurance.
Mowing.
Go ahead and try and knock him down. Knock him down. Good. That was close. Durance took a lot of damage there. Okay.
Hey,
Boars are no joke. As they shouldn't be a joke. Boars are dangerous animals. If provoked. Alright, just kind of doing a little back and forth here, making sure we're nice and thorough, don't miss anything. Looks like there's a little trail here. Okay. We got wolves.
Eh?
Days on them.
curses!
I just gotta make sure to re-attack. Good. I don't like that Durance is getting a lot of this aggro here.
Hey,
If I remember correctly, I ended up giving Durance a ranged weapon on my first playthrough of the game. Because just, I wasn't able to handle him. Folmar? Hello, Folmar. Hello. Hello there. Begging your pardon, but you gave me a good fright. I thought I heard something rustling through the brush. Suppose that was just you. Silly of me. Don't suppose you happen to need some supplies? I thought I'd make my way over to Madam Bridge. Oh, I didn't mean to press space. Madam Bridge, but I'm starting to think I'd be better off heading back to town, getting a few more folks together. Better safe than sorry, right? Say, did you hear something?
hey,
Wolves! Okay.
what?
I'll hold you back. Let him get the aggro. And go in.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do your thing. Got knocked down. Another wolf down.
All right then.
Loot. By every star in the sky, thank you. I've never seen these beasts so bold before. Strange times we're in. Here, take this. Take these. I'm headed back to Gilded Vale for certain, and you can make better use of them. 3 potions of minor endurance added to inventory. Nice, thank you. Can we split these up? How do you split? Shift click, control click. Where did those go? So shift click puts it in your stash. Okay. Get these out of there too. Okay, well you've got one. I feel like these are more useful for you guys. You can have that, and you can have these.
Hey.
Alright. Let's explore this section before we head off. Another wolf up ahead. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
You're gonna back up. Adir's gonna be in some trouble. I think now's time to use some good shit. Shares portion of caster's divine as an area of effect. Repulsing seal. Suppress affliction. And what are we looking for? Instill doubt. Iconic projection. Holy power. Divine mark. Consecrated ground. Yeah, let's get that. You're doing that.
Yes.
You go ahead and fire one of the. No, we want. Do you have any AoEs? No, I don't have any AoEs, do I? Besides this cone. Alright, just fire that.
Yeah.
You go ahead and buff. Go to that wolf. I need to click that. Yeah, click that. Guess try that. Do I have... Is this an AoE? No. Gets a slow moving energy projection. Okay, let's do this. Alright, go ahead and start firing. You guys fire at this guy. Adir, you keep doing what you're doing, buddy. Okay. You're doing good. One more. Yeah, that consecrated ground move was really good. Whew, that was tough. Had to use a lot there. I don't know if I needed to use all that, but we did. And we survived, so it was worth it. As long as we don't come across anything else that's too powerful. Okay, we got a little ruin there, it looks like. Little ruin. Let's go down this way. Check this place out. Okay, Settler's Arrow. Take a step in here. Be a good place to rest. Some food. More food and some lockpicks. Rope and grappling hook. So we might as well rest if we have that, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Healing multiplier. probably better. +1 movement speed. Yeah, I'll go with that. Go ahead and rest. Good. Good place to rest. All right.
Hey.
Get that. And let's head back out. Huh? Oh. Do that. Oh, has he been like feared or something? There we go. What happened to him? I confused him. Okay.
Hey.
Good to know. But we killed it, so we're all good. Take all of that. Let's go down here. 60 experience for that. Should be getting pretty... We're getting closer. Only 600 experience left. Well, everybody's got different experience, right? Yeah, so we've got about 600 experience left before we level up. Now, is that just based off of... they all have a starting sort of experience thing, or do different classes gain experience at different level or different rates? There, that one. Get that one. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Adir, you go first.
What?
You go after that one. You go ahead and do that.
Yes?
Go ahead, hit that one. Turn to favor
Yeah.
there.
Love.
Get out of there. Second wind. Good. Everybody turn and attack him. Okay. You're going to cast this move. You're gonna go ahead and buff us. And now everybody attack. Go ahead and use second wind too. Just to be safe. Good. Everybody attack. You need to run.
No problem.
Attack. That was scary when he started charging me. I thought I might be at my end. Take all of that. Take all of that, and here we go. We've got Lundrana's Grimoire, a wand, padded armor, and her orders. It seems I have no choice but to provide you with instruction. Roderick's forces are spread thin, and the road through the wilds to the south of Gilded Vale lies unguarded. Given these favorable circumstances, I'm sure that even you can manage to handle a peasant or two. The archers tell me that Kolsk's men made south after their escape. If you should happen to retrieve one of their number, I may be convinced to forgive your previous mistakes. For the last time, you are to keep clear of Defiance Bay. Know that if you cannot be trusted to acquire a useful specimen with even a modicum of discretion, I have no qualms whatsoever about using what materials I have at my disposal instead. Oh. Alright, so it doesn't look like they were specifically looking for me. It looks like they were just looking for something. Wizards have the ability to learn a staggering number of spells, but they are always limited to the capacity of their grimoires. At any given time, a grimoire may only contain 4 spells of each level. Click on a spell in the right panel to remove it from the grimoire. Add spells to empty slots by clicking on the spells in the left panel. Ah. Good to know. So we're going to give that to you. You found a new grimoire. Grimoires often contain spells that your wizard may not know. For a small cost, you can learn those spells from the description panel. You may also fill additional grimoires with different spells. Place them in your wizard's quick item slots to switch them. But be careful, switching grimoires will temporarily lock wizards out of spellcasting for several seconds. Makes sense. I'm gonna give you the wand too. It might be better for you. Let's actually check. Your wand versus your scepter. Okay, they just do different types of damage. Same range, both fast, yeah, so... I guess if we ever need piercing damage, we can switch to the wand. Where's your grimoire? What does it have? So you can also put Wizard's Double in there, right? Or is that a level 1 spell? That's a level 1 spell, okay. Okay, we can look at this one. So we can learn these spells. Chill Fog. For how much? 100 copper? That's probably worth getting these, right? I'd imagine. And Fetid Carcass. The target becomes paralyzed, afflicted with boiling pustules of foul-smelling liquid that erupt from their skin, sickening those nearby. Also seems like it could be useful. Good. You've got those two for yours. So what's Chill Fog do? It calls a blindingly white icy fog into existence, inflicting blindness and freeze damage over time to any in the area of effect. That could be good. Let's go ahead. I don't think we need this, because we have... How do I get rid of it? There we go. And instead, I think we're going to take that. And we can also put this in here. Good. I don't think we need to have this on our bar yet. Her grimoire. You've learned a new wizard spell. Remember that you must add new wizard spells to a grimoire before they're available for you to use. Yep. Awesome. I really like that system.
Hey.
It's really cool. Anything down here? Oh, this is where we were at already, right? Yeah. Anything over here? No, looks like this is just the way through. Okay. Let's go down to the cove then. How much time do we have? We still got plenty of time. And Anslog's compass, rather, not the cove. Alright. We'll leave that. Edgren and Tilly. Hello. Two villagers stand by one of the tide pools. They are breathing harshly, clearly winded, and look up nervously as you approach.
Greetings.
If you're here to fish, as we were, stranger, you'll want to avoid the compass proper. The dwarven woman points to the southeast. Her companion shakes his head. A lot of ships wind up spread across the rocks here, so we didn't think much of the wreckage, until we heard something. A terrible noise. I thought maybe it was a survivor, but he wasn't alive. Moving, but not truly alive, she shudders. It was awful. What are you two doing out here? Fishing, of course. Except I lost my fishing rod when I flung it at the head of one of those monsters. He sighs. We were looking the tide pools over and thought we'd try our luck down by the rocks. Got the fright of our lives. We'll have to make do with the nets here, or go hungry. You said there were a lot of shipwrecks here? The woman nods. All the time. It's a lovely place, but dangerous as anything to sail. Good fishing, most days. She wipes her brow. I think we'll look further up the coast next time. What do you mean? What did you see? Corpses. Walking corpses. We don't want any part of it. Whatever the cause. Might be we can find something in these tide pools. And then we're headed straight home. Farewell. Good tidings to you. Wait, do you hear that? Zerrips! Go ahead. Try and save those guys. Tilly's already badly injured. Oh, Tilly's dead. Okay. Never mind, cancel that. And just attack. Actually, do this. What does the outer limit mean? Does it mean he gets like a smaller buff? There we go.
Hey.
We win. Sorry about Tilly. Gods, what a mess. Thank you for your help, stranger. Hey, you don't seem too broken up about it.
Of course.
Which is good, I suppose. Crabs and small fish clutter in this pool left by the tides. More Zurups.
Eh? Oh, got it.
That one. Move to this one. Hang in there, Durance. There we go. Easy. Yeah, so we're not getting experience for Zurups.
Hey.
So yeah, you can't, there's no like farming specific enemies or anything in this game, assuming that's even a would have been a possibility. Alright, well this doesn't look promising, does it? Oh. Never mind. Hello. You find yourself facing a towering Amawa woman. Her skin is the warm gold brown of a dying sunset, with pale, fish-white patches at throat and hands. Wavy red-brown hair, pulled into tight braids around a stripe of bare skin that follows the curve of her skull, flow down over her broad shoulders.
Greetings.
She regards you calmly, evidently unsurprised to find you here at the edge of her camp by the water. Have you come for medicines and craftswork? Or to share the fire? She gestures to the large cauldron nearby. Afra sent me here. She says that you know some way to ensure that her child is not hollowborn? Ah, more of Lord Radric's frightened flock. She nods slowly. I know what she's speaking of. I imagine she's somewhat desperate, sending you out here for her. She gave you payment, I expect? Whatever it is, you keep it. I don't need coin. I need you to do something for me instead. Ranga points inland. There is a Zurup tribe to the northeast, led by one of their priests, Tana. Tana was exiled from there some time ago, and their scouts still lurk about this place, waiting for an opportunity to end his life. The Zurup lets out a rattling squawk, head drooping. One day, I will have to go for supplies, and I will come back to find my assistant slain. How will I help anyone then? She shakes her head. You rid me of this nuisance, and I will do what I can for Afra, and throw in something for you, too. Can't I just give you some copper instead? Ranga laughs quietly. Funny thing about moving out here, copper coins don't seem half as useful as they used to. Now, favors, that I can appreciate. Do this for me, and you can keep your coin. You'll find I'm much more willing to trade than the Zurups are. 408 experience gain. Nice. Fish in clumps of seaweed, bright green with heat, royal in a stew. It tastes pleasantly salty. I just tasted her stew without even getting permission. I'm terrible. Okay, which direction was it? Northeast. Okay. So up this way. What's that? I got and a page from Fulvano's Travels. After several days' journey, it seems it is time at last to part ways with my traveling companion from New Hyomar. A pity we could not see the compass together, but perhaps he will have as grand a time in Garen's grasp. I have given him my gloves for safekeeping, for I will hardly need them in such fine weather. Ah, those are the gloves I got, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright. There we are. As always, although it doesn't look like we really need to do this. There we go. Get them.
All right then.
Is it in this cave? I don't remember. I remember having to go in this cave. I don't remember if this is what it was for. Quick sip of coffee before we continue on. Those aren't Zarups. Save it. Oh, that's a big guy there. Okay, he's confused. Go ahead and do this. You're gonna go ahead, do that. Wow, these guys have a lot of health. Okay. You're gonna buff us?
How may I
Go ahead and
help?
attack.
Yeah.
Did we already buff? No, you're supposed to be doing that right now. Do it.
That's not very helpful.
Okay. Go ahead and step up here. Do that. Need everybody up here. Alof, you probably need to fall back. Attack him. Good, good. There we go. Everybody move up. Let's go and attack this guy now. The Dank Spore.
Eh?
How may I help?
Good start.
You're not
Oh, is
getting
he
through me.
confused? He must be confused. That's not good.
Let's go! Let's...
Attack. There we go. There we go.
Eh?
Alright. We have to be getting close to leveling, right? I feel like we've gotten more experience in that. Is it like dividing
Hey.
it? And it must be dividing it like 4 by 4 and dishing it out that way.
All right then.
Moss and mold cover the bones like a blanket. They smell earthy and wet. Gold rot chew and silver things. An arbalist. That's what we want to be using. That's the I don't know where. When did we see that? Was it in character creation at some point? I think so. I don't remember. That's what we're using. Do they have favored weapons for the gods? I think this was one of them. I don't remember the other one. We're gonna use that. Very slow. 23 to 33 piercing. Yeah, it's much better, but it is super slow. Reduced crit damage. But that's what we're gonna be using. Hopefully we can find some cool ones. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Some cave coral and some milk.
All right then.
Just went to get some milk. That's all. All right, let's head out. We used a lot of spells in there, but those guys were tough. All right, so this is obviously was not northeast enough. Let's head back up here. We're going this way. This looks like something. Fulvano's travels. I met a helpful Direwood woman while in Gilded Vale. She was an invaluable guide during my time in that sorry village and agreed to accompany me some part of the way toward Anslog's compass. We parted ways in the wilds known as Magran's Fork. But I gave her my amulet so that she might remember me fondly. Perhaps I'll return to these lands someday after all. Yeah, don't return for her, buddy. She's gone. Alright. There we are.
Eh?
Okay, start off with one of these. Okay, so you don't have your thing anymore. So you're just gonna start doing those.
Eh?
Well, you're going to do your last buff. Uh-oh. When a character's health bar begins flashing red, it's a sign that they may soon be maimed or killed, rested in inn, or camping. Okay. If health reaches 0, the character will immediately drop. Depending on your difficulty settings, the character will either be maimed or killed. And maimed characters have severe combat penalties and will die if they take an additional damage to Death's Door. Killed characters are just dead. And in Pillars of Eternity, there is no coming back. Oh, wow. Heal yourself. You keep doing that. You're out of spells, so you just keep doing. You have this. Do it. Okay, so you have all your endurance back. Attack them.
Yeah. Mode.
Good. Go ahead and use that.
Yes?
You're gonna fire up here. Good. Ready to attack this guy now? Oh, we won. Whew. That was rough. Let's get all of that. Did we get anything cool?
Alright then.
No, I think it's just the mother's plea. A scroll of prayer against fear. Okay, is that our first scroll? Minor endurance and some jasper. Another Zerp village destroyed. I mean, they probably had a nice little life here. Poor guys. Alright, should we rest? I think we should probably rest. I don't want anybody to be lost. I think on normal we have the maimed thing. But I want to take the risk. Alright. What's down here? Polvano's letter. How is it that so grand a journey as mine should lead me here? The people of the Dire would call this pitiable lagoon a sight to see. But all I have experienced here is misfortune. I thought to explore the cavern by the waters, only to discover it was home to sporelings. I went to see the vaunted compass, and lost the bulk of my letters when I tripped over some driftwood. And at last I made to inspect the dragon skulls nearby, only to be menaced by some foolish little Zarups. I will return to Gilded Vale as soon as I catch my breath. At least the Zarups do not appear to have followed. It's tough, man. A fine arbalest. Oh. I'll take that. That's for me. Very nice. What does the fine quality do? Plus 4 to accuracy and plus 15% damage. Cool.
Hey.
Alright, let's move over here. A gull. Attack. Shouldn't need to use any buffs for this, right? Let's knock him down. Got him. Vessel flesh. Oh, are we able to use our holy radiance to kill them? That might be what we need to try. attack.
Give it to me!
Yeah.
Okay. You're up there. Go ahead and try that.
Eh?
That does look like it did some good damage there. Go up here and use yours too.
Eh?
Actually, maybe it didn't. I can't tell. Maybe mine didn't. I don't know. Okay, one more. Good. Take all of that.
All right, then.
What do we have here? At the center of a ring of jagged stone, this boulder casts long shadows across the sand as the sun moves overhead. It's nighttime. As the moon is moving overhead. Spirit shield, plus 3 damage reduction, plus 30 concentration for 45 seconds. Neat. We've got another wand here. I don't think that's going to be better than...
Yeah.
Sounded a little creepy, didn't it?
What?
Got the days off. It's a really nice touch. Watch how she reloads. I like that. That's awesome. It's really cool. Nice detail. Plate, open helm, or mail, an open helm helmet. Okay.
Of course.
And then another letter. While traveling west toward Gilded Vale, I encountered a fellow traveler of some considerable intelligence, and we engaged in pleasant conversation. It came to light that the poor fellow had the most inexcredible pair of boots upon him. I gave him one of my spare sets that he might better appreciate Valian craftsmanship. May they serve him well, for he said he intended to cross the wilderness known as the Black Meadow. I cannot imagine it is a pleasant place. So sounds like we're gonna find a pair of boots in there. There's a sunken ship there. We killed all the undead, it looks like. Okay, let's move back. I guess we could head back. Oh, we've explored everything, actually. Good. For some reason I thought there was more over here, but I guess not. Let's go turn this in. Get that potion for, what's her name? Offrey? Kalisha's sister.
Hello.
It is done. I'm rid of the interminable squawking of the Zarips. Scree? No, Tana, I do not mind yours. They're all dead. Good. I'm tired of their feeble attempts to surprise us. Here, she hands you 3 files, for your trouble. And now we can get underway with my part of the bargain. Minor regeneration, minor recovery, and minor endurance. I will get started on the mixture, but I need one more ingredient. Some spores from the creatures in that cave there. She points just north of her little stretch of beach. Sporelings, they call them. It is a useful material. I need one for the mixture. You're welcome to any of the others you find. We have a third favor for me after I do this. Ranga smiles. This is what I need to make the potion Afra asked for. Afra. If you do not wish to help, then I cannot do anything about that, can I? 408 experience.
Good day to you.
I have some spores. Careful with those sporelings. They have a way with the mind. Ranga taps her temple slightly. It's why the spores are so useful, really. So you do. Excellent. Give one here, and I'll add it to the cauldron. This should not take long. The mixture is ready. Take this to Afra. Tell her to drink it before bed as it induces sleep. She should find herself more energetic in the morning. Tell her to eat some fish and cheese. The potion will sustain a healthy appetite. Grant her strength. She is a rather frail woman, from what I remember of her. What's in this potion, anyway? I cannot reveal all my secrets, Ranga smiles. Some dank spores, you know that much. Dank. They will bolster the strength in her soul. Give her what energy they once stole. It will not cure the legacy. I will tell you that plain. I can tend to the ailments of the body, but not afflictions of the soul. Certainly not one inflicted by the gods. Ranga crosses her arms. I've explained this, but people still believe as they like. So let her believe. Perhaps that will help. Faith is a powerful thing. In the meantime, she will feel much improved. And if her child should not be claimed by the legacy, then it will be born healthy. That I will promise. You're nothing but a charlatan. Nonsense. I am many years now a midwife. What I am not is a worker of impossible miracles. If you want to do something about the legacy, I tell you this. Better to deal with Lord Roderick. It is his punishment which drives these women to me. I have done what I can. As promised, tell Afra I wish her well. 408 experience. Oh, look how close we are. So close. But that's gonna be...
Hail, traveler.
We're probably not gonna be leveling up this episode. Yeah. Damn. I could use some rest if you don't mind sharing your camp. Can I see your wares? Certainly. You got a stew. You like a stew. You can have all this stuff. I'll keep that for now. But all this you can have. What's this? Zarp quarterstaff. I'll keep that for now. There we go. Trade all of that. And what you have... This is probably all of what I gave you. No accessories. Do we want the stew? What does that give us? 10 max endurance, 1 dexterity, and 1 perception for 150 seconds. Yeah, I'll buy a stew. Why not? We do need 1 camping supply, so we'll take that. Trade. There we go. And can we rest here?
Hail and well met.
It's good to see you are well. Was there anything else I can do for you? She laughs. Not all my remedies are quite so difficult to obtain, I assure you. Do you mind sharing your camp? After all you've done for me, you are quite welcome. Get some sleep by the fire, and I will keep an eye out for the tide. Or on the tide. Would you like the rest for 8 hours? Yes. Awesome. And that didn't use up any of my camping supplies, did it? Where do I see those at? No, it did not. Good. All right. Well, that's where we're going to leave off for this episode, guys. And the next one, we'll make our way to the Black Meadow, where we'll look for the blacksmithing supplies. I'm just going to check up here real quick, because I know I wasn't super thorough way up here. But we'll go to the Black Meadow, check for the blacksmithing supplies, and then we'll head back to Gilded Vale to see what's going on. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.